Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Central Square for the first of our Christmas trading briefings in our new home.
What we show here is the results as announced by retailers on their Christmas trading. So we do appreciate they are different periods. If I look at the chart, I'd probably come away going, well, actually the winners really were online, the young players, because actually 3 of the top 4 are online, which includes Boohoo, ASOS. And then you heard Very saying, actually, we benefited from allowing people to trade up by providing that finance offer. The 65 plus have actually not been the most negative this time, maybe reflecting some of the pension changes and the access to pension pots. That age group of 35 to 54 are actually feeling a little bit more pressurised than some of the other age groups. What our survey data has consistently shown over the years is that people would like to shop in their favourite retailer if you give them a chance to do so. So I think where some of the big 4 have benefited is they've lowered or kept entry price but innovated in the premium, allowing people to stay in their shop. Innovation becomes key, particularly if there's not that much newness in the market. You need to innovate to create a reason for people to come to the shop and shop. So we've seen people extend categories, such as Kurt Geiger going into kids. We've seen authentic collaborations, such as Cath Kidston and Disney. We've seen Jigsaw creating a flagship store, but the one takeaway in fashion is who will own the customer going forward. In terms of innovation, if we haven't got that much newness, I love the quote that says we can only buy so many skinny jeans, but we need to innovate across the supply chain, across the product, across how you deliver to the customer.
One of the big 4 I spoke to last week who'd said that they deliberately held prices up until Christmas, but if you look now in supermarkets, 3 of the big 4 have already increased prices almost across the board. So we do think there's going to be pressure on consumer spending, whether or not they were going to be spending more or less in the next year on different product categories. And this is the balance. So this takes away the number of people who say they're going to spend more than the number of people who say they're going to spend less. Groceries, that's the number 1 area. So more people think they're going to spend more on grocery than less than grocery. 89% of those people said the reason was they expected prices to rise. And this was before prices had risen. Some of those opportunities to stay ahead are actually, if you can't control the top line and you can't control consumer, what do you do to keep your house in order? Actually, don't do it yourself. If you don't necessarily have the skills or capability, maybe look for somebody else to help you. If retailers don't do it, maybe the new generation of retailers and technology companies will take their place.
So traditionally, retail has played a role between the manufacturer and the consumer. That it's now very easy for a new entrant or an established brand to sell directly to the customer. Voice particularly offers the opportunity to remove that final 1 click of friction between the consumer and the purchase decision. Next one that I'd pick out is subscription and membership models. So loyalty has been the holy grail for retailers for a long time. Online, we're seeing subscription and membership being particularly effective. People like Dollar Shave Club obviously have been very innovative on that front and very successful. And then on the membership side, I think probably Amazon Prime has set the benchmark there, but you see similar schemes with ASOS, data science and machine learning to develop constantly evolving algorithms that lets the machines work out how to work out what to buy. Now, one of the greatest potential impacts here is on the checkout, and you're seeing a number of people now innovating on how to run checkout-free stores. An example is the Amazon Go store that is a prototype store in Seattle that uses Just Walk Out technology, as it's called. The final trend that I wanted to pick out is potentially I think in the short term is the most impactful, is ultra-fast fulfillment. What I'm talking about is same-hour delivery. It is at least as fast, if not faster, than going to the store to do the shop. The pioneers on this have been the hot food delivery people. Deliveroo, Uber Eats.
This has been a key theme for years and years, but I think more than ever, thinking about what the consumer wants, and what the consumer wants not just in terms of product, but what the consumer wants in terms of when they want it, how they want it, is more important than ever. You bring those themes together and you think about responding to customer needs and being agile and making sure your supply chain matches that. That's what's going to be the attributes of the successful retail world over the next few years.